This week, a dire warning from some big tech experts about the rise of artificial intelligence, which they say could spell the end of humanity, calling it a risk on par with pandemics and also nuclear war. But amid all that doom and gloom, a fresh take, a different take in the Wall Street Journal from educator Claire Goldsmith, who cheers the rise of AI and its ability to foster critical and creative thinking, especially in the classroom.
Claire Goldsmith, our pal, joins us now in studio. Claire, good to see you. Congrats on the article.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
All right,
Thank you.
When Marla and I read this, we both had a similar reaction was, oh my God, there's actually some hope. Because the other thing is like, humanity is going to end. And you're saying, no, maybe there's a different way to look at AI.
Yeah. Well, I should say, I certainly don't mean to minimize the impact of AI. And I've read all that. I've read about extinction of the human race, and I am fearful of that too. I think we need to be thoughtful. We need to take that very seriously and regulate it. At the same time, education has always evolved in the advent of new technology, and education is going to continue evolving. We've got this technology right here, right now. So even as we're thoughtful about the big picture, we need to be looking at the ways in which this can even be an exciting possibility for our children and our students in classrooms and at home.
One of the comparisons that you made was everyone was concerned about the rise of the internet being, the death of schools, also calculators and math. Well, people still know how to do math, right? The calculator helps, but people still learn. So her article, by the way, is called Two Cheers for GPT in the Classroom. You offer really some great suggestions for teachers and parents in those classrooms, beginning with to praise the process. What does that mean?
Right. So great education was never about just getting the right answer. And we know that GPT a lot of the time can just spit out the right answer. But that should be the beginning of an assignment and not the end of an assignment. Because what really matters in learning is critical thinking and argumentation, those sort of deeper skills. And so we should be praising the process of coming to an answer and not just the answer. And that happens in the classroom and at home. I try to do that with my own kids all the time by saying, okay, that's great that you got you read the word correctly, but how did you get there? Oh, wow, you tried really hard. Oh, what if you used a different method? And really put the focus on the process and not just getting it right.
You also say focus on the human skills, find out what we can do that they can't do, and also scrutinize sources. And that's something that adults should do as well and model for their kids, right?
Absolutely. So the human piece is huge. I mean, AI chatbots can't be empathetic. They can't really do debate, discussion, these relational things that are so important. So we should be teaching those. As for scrutinizing sources, as you say, Alex, we've needed to do this for a long time, ever since the internet popped up, knowing that not everything that's served up there is correct. And so this is a huge set of skills that teachers need to emphasize and parents, that what you get from a chatbot or really any source shouldn't just be taken at face value. You should always be looking at multiple sources to get to a right answer.
And you have two little ones yourself, so how do you talk to them about AI?
Yeah. Well, one thing I like to point out with my children is that a human actually created the tool they're using. There is a smart, educated person behind every great AI tool. And I think that's important because it brings it back to the human connection and to the fact that maybe one day they could actually be creating an amazing AI tool that transforms the world. They have those skills, they have that power, and they should see it as a human set of powers that can control AI.
Well, I can't thank you enough because like Elex said, I just want to stress that again. It was so refreshing to read it because it doesn't matter if you're a parent. I really think that because I'm not a parent and I still learned a lot from it. So thank you so much for bringing this fresh perspective.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you can check out her work in the Wall Street Journal right now, WSJ.com as well. Claire Goldsmith, great to see you.
Thank you.
All right, coming up.